Hi, it's Nicole. I'm back again. I'm still reading Peggy McCall's book, The Demand Principle, and I'm actually reading chapter 2, which is titled Anatomy of a Good Demand. And so basically, I think I have someone who's watching. How are you? Welcome back. Feel free to say something down in the chat button. I'm sorry. I In the chat feed, I believe it's called. I'd love to know who you are. If you've seen me before, then you can let me know that as well. Don't be shy. But thanks for watching if you choose not to. As I said, I'm actually continuing to read The Demand Principle by Peggy McCall. And yeah, last week I talked about the fact that if whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So essentially, what that is we have the capability of bringing the unseen into the seen world. And so, but there's a way to do that. There's a caveat. It's not something that just happens. There are some key factors that must be in place in order for that to take place. I believe it's about 7 or 8 of them. I haven't really counted. But one would be that it's inspired by a desire. Another is that it's focused, as well as it's clear and definite. So whatever your desire is, it's clear and definite. It's positive not just for you, but it's also positive for others. And it's reasonable. It's something that really can happen. It's possible for it to occur, and that you have to feel it with emotion, and also that um, it has to be in the present tense. So you hear people say, "I'm so happy and grateful now that," and it's something that you may not have achieved or received as yet, but because you believe strongly that you have it already, then you're talking about it in the present tense. And so if you have a desire, whatever it is, and this can operate for almost anything that you desire in life. It could be for a relationship, it could be for a house, it could be for a particular job that you want, or career, um, travel plans, whatever it is. If that's a strong desire that you have, then the key is to know precisely what it is that you want. And one way to do that is to be able to visualize it and write it out in exactly the way that you want it. So, in as much detail as possible. Not only do you want to write it in as much detail as possible, but you want to be able to feel, because you know that you've received it already, that you're already feeling that you have it, and you're feeling. So, let's say it's a house. If it's a house, then you actually can feel yourself and see yourself in each room of your house. What would you be doing? Who you'd be sharing it with? Um, what it will be decorated with? You'd actually feel the emotion of it, you being there. You could even have pictures of what that would look like. And with all of that taking place, then you would then act. So what would you do? You would actually begin to perhaps search for whatever it is that you desired. Let's say it was a job, then you would look at positions that you might be interested in. Um, you would set yourself up because you believe that you've already gotten it, and at the same time, you would actually be feeling this immense feeling of gratitude. You'd be acting as if it's already taken place. And so that's chapter 2. and it's anatomy of a good demand. And so basically you have to have a definite demand. You have to know exactly what it is that you want. The key is to know what it is that you want, feel that you already have it. And when you feel that you have it already, that means you're operating in gratitude and you're excited about it. You received it already, and you just continue on life, but you're doing whatever you can to have it. Now remember, the key again is there's no telling how soon it can happen, because that's up to guessing or whatever. But because you know that you've received it, then you're already acting as if you've done it or you have it already. So that's chapter 2 again. And again, I thank you for joining me. If you've been here before, um, I hope you get some value on, and even if you haven't, I hope you get some value of what I'm out of what I'm sharing. And thank you for jumping on board. And I look forward to sharing again in the future. So you have a good night, and God bless you.